Hey everybody, it's Mr. 95 Cents. We're here for Mr. 95 Cents Sport Card Adventures. How we doing, everybody? Today, we're going to be opening up the very expensive Topps Chrome Blaster. They're like $40. We'll see if it's worth it. We'll see what happens later. We also got warehouse finds, card shop stories, and all kinds of stuff. So, we're going to shout out all our featured channels down below. Check them out. We got a lot of great featured channels, a lot of great hours of entertainment and fun. So check them out down below. Well, oh, we got prizes. So if you commented on the last video and you're a subscriber, you now have a chance for one of these prizes. First out of the box today is going to get a Topps Series Signature Pack for football. Second out of the box is going to get an Absolute Draft Diamond Kenneth Walker III jersey. Third out of the box is going to get a Topps Rookie Reprint of Joe Montana. And fourth out of the box is going to get a 96 Fleer Touchdown Sensations Emmitt Smith. All right, we got our box right here. A lot of tickets in there, and now we're going to hand mix them first. It's a hot one in Jersey today. Oh, boy. They're talking maybe 100 degrees. We'll see what happens. And I got to go out today, too. I got to do a couple errands. Oh, that's crazy. Alright, okay. Alrighty, here we go. Good luck to everybody. We're going for the pack first. We're going in. Okay, I got 2 tickets there. Here we go. Now I got one. Oh, that OSU fan. That OSU fan for the pack. Maybe get some OSU guys in there. You never know. Alright, we're going to go for the Draft Diamonds next. Hey. Oh, come on now. Oh, I dropped them. I had a bunch and I dropped them. Okay, here we go. Oh, Darryl Book, Coach Book. Coach Book with the Kenneth Walker III. Here we go. Now we're going with the Joe Montana. Joe Montana. Andy's Attic. Andy with a Joe Montana. That's nice for Andy's Attic. Here we go. Oops. And we got the Touchdown Sensation Emmitt Smith. Okay. You guys ain't gonna believe this. This is crazy. Jimmy LaCarrie again. Jimmy LaCarrie for the 4th place. I think, Jimmy, that's your 6th week in a row or 5th week in a row. This time is back-to-back, though. Sometimes there's a skip. He's on a hot streak. I hope he won a couple lottery tickets or something. I don't know. That's crazy. I think he's getting ready to break the record for weekly wins anyway. You know, way back when I didn't have too many subscribers, I remember, I think it might have been Julie or maybe Freedom Sufferer had 5 wins in a row, but there wasn't that many tickets in the box. Now there's a lot of tickets in the box. It's hard to repeat like that. That's crazy. But anyway, he's lucky. All right. So we're going to go right to Warehouse Finds. All right, here we go. We got some wrestling first. Oh, wow. All right. Oh, these are nice cards. These are... what year are these from, does it say? 2011 Topps. And there's some kind of inserts. So, we got an R-Truth. So, these are 14 years old. We got a Rey Mysterio. They're nice. They're shiny, too. Here's 2 Topps WWE Classics. That's what they are. We got Ted DiBiase. That's the son, right? Yeah, gotta be. And Theodore Long. Look at that. That was some wrestling. Then we got some more wrestling coming up. Let's see. Oh, these are 2012 Topps Heritage Wrestling. All right. We got $1 Million Man. There he is, Ted DiBiase. Bushwhacker Luke. Big Boss Man. Jerry the King Lawler. Rosa Mendez. Mark Henry, and Chris Jericho. All right. It's always nice when you find a little bit of wrestling. All right, we got some hockey. What do we got in hockey? Got a Synergy NHL Monuments Pavel Datsyuk. We got an Upper Deck Center of Excellence Braden Point. We got a Colorways from Synergy Gene Rattel Old Timer. We got a Ooh La La. I like these. Peter Marazek. And we got a Ooh La La Frederick Anderson. Oh, this is all acetate. This is nice. This is an Upper Deck Ice Global Zachary Fakal. I'm not sure if I'm saying these names right. I got more hockey. We got a Upper Deck PCS Leon Draisaitl. Oh, we got a couple Martin Brodeurs here. We got a 96 score Martin Brodeur. We got a 96-97 SP. We got a Legendary Contenders Brett Hull. And this is nice. This is one of those Gretzky great ones, Legends. Wayne Gretzky. It's like a parallel too, I think. Oh, this was a giveaway. This was one of those National Hockey Day giveaways, I think. Yeah, National Hockey Day giveaway. Wayne Gretzky. That's from what year? 2015. National Hockey Card Day. Got some baseball. We got a 1972 Kellogg's Tris Speaker. Got his career highlights on the back. They're nice. They're like a 3D type of thing. We got a 1975 SSPC Hank Aaron. Got another 75 SSPC Pete Rose. Got some 72 Royals, it looks like. 1972 Royals. We got a Tom Bergmeyer. Got two of those. Bob Oliver, he was pretty good. Got a Jim York. Mike Hedlund. Got two of those. Another Bob Oliver. Got a lot of doubles. Jerry May. Ed Kirkpatrick. Paul Splitteroff. Buck Martinez. I remember most of these guys. John Mayberry. I remember him. Robert Floyd. We got another one of these. And we got a Richie Scheinblum. This was just an oddball card. I thought it was funny. It's a first edition Topps from 2004. Jason Michaels with the big glove. You guys remember that card? That was a funny card. I put it in the box. I remember back then. I said, well, this is a funny card. I'm going to save it. All right, well, we got some Carlton Fisk here. Let's see. And we got some nice Carlton Fisk. There's a, looks like an 83 Topps All-Star. Got a 91 Leaf. A 90 Score. Got a 91 Upper Deck. Got a Stadium Club. What year is this one from? Oh, geez, looks like 93. Got a Diamond King from 88. This is a 90 Topps All-Star. Right, yeah. We got an 85 Topps. And here's a 92 Stadium Club. All of Carlton Fisk. And we got some 1958 Looks like Kansas City A's and White Sox from 1958. We got a Wally Burnett, Jack Urban. These are all from the Kansas City A's. Mike Baxis, Harry Cheedy, Murray Dickinson. Some of these guys look old, don't they? Ray Herbert, Virgil Trucks, Frank House, and Billy Hunter. They got comics on the back too. Let's see what this says. Billy was elected to the 1953 All-Star team. He came to take KC in a 10-man deal. That's a lot of dealing. We got a White Sox now. We got a Jim Derrington, Earl Torgenson, got a Dick Donovan, Walt Droppo, got a Les Moss, Don Rudolph, Tom Qualters, Ron Jackson. Oops. There's two cards here, yeah. Sort of sticking. Ray Moore. And let's see what it says about Ray Moore here. Ray worked his way up through the Dodger chain. Opposing batters say his fastball can go through a wall. All right. And we got a Billy Pierce from 1958. Then we got a bunch of basketball cards. This was an interesting set, I remember. This was the 2011, no, I'm wrong. I was looking at the wrong card. 2012 Leaf basketball it was, and it was a nice set because it had a lot of old timers and stuff. We got a Nate Archibald, Chris Mullen. Get some guys that you don't see regularly. Artis Gilmore. We got a Dan Issel. We have two Dan Issels. There we go. Dolph Shays. Gail Goodrich. Dennis Robin with the green hair. Another Dolph Shays. The Professor. Got a Moses Malone. Chet Walker. Gary Payton. Dave Cowens. John Canola. And Marquise Haynes. I think Marquise played with the Globetrotters for a while. Pretty sure. Yep, I'm pretty sure he did. Well, last but not least, we got some football here. We got Cam Newton. He's got a podcast now. He comes up in my feed a lot. We got the fancy hat and everything. We got a Cam Newton Sage Hit rookie. He was a good guy, I thought. We got a score rookie of Cam Newton. Got an Optic Power Formulas. That's a nice card. There's an Upper Deck Sweet Spot rookie. And we got Derek Carr. We got a Derek Carr Rookies and Stars rookie. A Topps rookie. We got a Prism draft pick. And we got a Leaf draft rookie. Oh, Brett Favre. Here's it. It was a 92. Hold on. I gotta look. 92 Upper Deck. Oh, Brett Favre. Here's one of those all sport cards. Oh, I gotta get it. Yeah, that was made by Scoreboard back in the day. You got a Classics. Here's a Panini Gridiron Gear. There's an Upper Deck Sweet Spot. this over there. This is the NFL Experience. This was a classic card back in the day. Got a Topps NFC North Division. And this is a Topps Heritage. We got a couple Dan Marinos. Got a 2020 Donruss. And we got a 1990 Topps. And that's our warehouse finds for today. Let me get a little swig of something here. We had our warehouse find. We had our kitchen table box break last night. We did real well. Did okay. We had a good time. But we had the snacks, and we had bruschetta, which is very salty. If you guys ever had bruschetta, I think I'm still drinking from that. Because, man, that makes you salty for a day or so. Oh, okay. That's all right. I get to hydrate more. All right, we're going right to Card Shop Stories. So last night we were talking in the living room after the box break, and somehow the conversation got going on to the smoke shop guy that was... We were in a strip mall towards the end, in Randolph, and it was right on the highway, and I think it was 7 stores, and a few stores down from us was a smoke shop. And the guy that ran it was a real good guy. Kid, he was in his early 20s probably. And, white guy, but he had the Rastafarian. He was a white guy with the braids. And not really the braids, he had the Rastafarian, like he was Jamaican, but he was a white guy. That kind of thing. So, nice kid, but definitely, and he didn't hide it. It was funny. One day I was sitting in my car doing on the phone or something, and I saw him go out to the garbage bin at the wall there, which was on the side of the building, with a bunch of, looked like bushes or something, a handful of bushes. So I said, "What do you got there, weeds?" He goes, No, that's just some stuff I was picking, He says, "But I got some real stuff in the store." I said, "No, I don't do none of that stuff." He was telling me, he told me all about the store. We go in and visit once in a while. He'd come in our store and visit once in a while, probably at least every couple times a week. And so we knew him pretty good. They had some business with the fake marijuana, whatever they're calling that, synthetics or whatever, I don't know. And then again, this is like 5-6 years ago. Now we have marijuana depositories in Morristown here. We got legalized selling of it, So, but back then it wasn't legal, But he had like a synthetic, and I think that's how they stayed open, because I don't think there was too many people buying. Well, they had the vapes too, so. But there's a million places out there. But the synthetics, he told me, would come in, and it would sell out almost the same day, And that's what paid the rent over there. But this guy was a nice guy. But I'm going to tell you, this is the story that came up last night. So we had a hot store. We had a lot of customers. There was a lot of people that wanted stuff. We had box breakers, collectors, everybody. And we'd get a lot of stuff in, I mean, I would get, even like Prism. I think this was a Prism product, if I remember right. I can't remember. It might have been Prism football or something like that. And it was one box per person, because we had a good price on it, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, where everybody else was selling the thing for like $800, we had it for like $500, and we still make good money on it, but we didn't gouge like that. But it was one per box, and one per person per day. So sometimes the stuff lasted more than a day, and you can come back for another one. So this guy was not into sports at all, the smoke shop guy. So, and he never really I mean, he just worked at the smoke shop, so he never impressed me as having a lot of money, you know. I mean, he had enough, I guess, but not, you know, what happened. So a lot of people came in and they bought a box and they walked out, including this one lady, you know, who we all know over there. She was a box breaker, right? And all of a sudden the smoke shop guy comes in. And he goes, oh yeah, I want to buy that $500 box. He didn't even know what he wanted, because we had other boxes that were that. And I said, what are you doing? I said, you don't buy this stuff. Oh, well, yeah, I'm thinking of buying. I says, and I looked out the window, and there she was standing there looking. I said, did that lady put you up to this and give you the $500? He goes, well, she gave me $5 to do it. I says, you got to be kidding. I says, tell her to go out there and shove that $500, you know where, right? I says, you know, nothing against you or nothing personal, but I ain't selling it to you, right? So he went out there and he gave her the $500 back. So she tried. I seen it, you know, and but hey, whatever. I mean, I knew her situation. She was, if it wasn't for box breaking, she'd starve. So I said, and she had kids, so I wasn't going to ban her from the store or nothing. I just said, okay, I caught you, you know. About 2 hours later, probably, he comes back in, all upset and apologetic. He must have been thinking about it. He goes, oh, you know, I'm going to apologize. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that, you know, she just told me to go in there and get, I thought I was doing something nice. I didn't know. I said, no problem. I said, I'm not mad at you or nothing. I said, you didn't know, you know. I said, I'm mad at her, though. I tell you the truth, because I said, and then I found out, I said, she paid you $5, right? He goes, yeah. I says, she was going to make over $200 on that box. He goes, what? I says, yeah. And that gets me more mad that she only paid you $5 and she was going to make over $200. So I didn't like that either. So that was the main reason I told him. And it was. I says, $5. I said, she's going to make over $200. Probably going to make $300 because she's going to box break it. But, so anyway, he was a nice guy. As far as I know, he's still there. I don't know. When I left there, he was still there. And he knew his stuff with that smoke shop stuff. So, but, yeah, good kid, good neighbor. And that's my card shop store. The smoke shop guy. Yeah. All right. We got the Chrome box here. We'll see. $40 for 28 cards. 7 packs, 4 cards per pack. What do they got in here? Future Stars they got. Look for highly limited sets. Hobby Masters, Topps Chrome Expose, Lightning Leaders, Let's Go. Look for super limited autograph versions of select inserts. All right, I have not gotten good reviews on this. Oh, I don't even have a cutter here. Oh yeah, I do. I have a spare one. Here we go. All right, I've talked to a bunch of people, and I'm going to talk to more people, so I haven't given my verdict yet, but I know some people that are buying hobby boxes, jumbo boxes, and they're not, I haven't found one person that's happy about it once they open it. So, hold on. So this cost me $40, not terrible. So, I mean, it's for a blaster box, it's a lot. But like I says, if I get beat and I only get maybe $10 for the stuff, I only took a $30 hit. So it's not good, but it's not the worst. All right, wish me a little luck. Maybe I'll get something. You never know. If you look at the kitchen table box breaks, one of our guys, he bought a top celebration box from the kitchen, you know, for his own personal opening. And if you look at what he got, I showed it in the beginning of the kitchen table video, which is on the sports page, Facebook. He pulled a triple autograph, Johnny Bench, Buster Posey, Yadier Molina, numbered out of 5, out of an $85 box. So there is a possibility of getting that kind of stuff. Yep. All right, here we go. We got and I got to talk to him. I want to use that card for a rare find video too. Rare find in the kitchen. We got a Ronel Blanco from the Astros. Alec Bohm right there. Got a refractor card of Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, or whatever his name is. He was on the Yankees. He wasn't that good. Got a rookie card of Christian Campbell. And we got a sepia refractor of Jeimer Candelario. Let's see. I'm going to separate these. Let's see here. Nah, you can't get that for that. All right. I'm going to separate them. Cards I can possibly get $1 for. Let's see. We'll try. Maybe we'll see if we can make this box. Got a Bobby Witt Jr. A Jairo Ariati rookie. Got a Matt Strahan, it's like a wave refractor. And a Marco Luciano. So it looks okay. It's typical Topps Chrome. It's a copy of the Topps, but it's Chrome. You know. That's why I don't understand. It's a copy of a base set. And they want so much money for it. Oh, who's this? Somebody's on the phone. Hold on. Oh, John. Oh. Hello?
How was the rest of the box break?
It was good. It was good. We didn't get nothing spectacular, but it was good. You know, your card that we showed at the beginning was the highlight of the video. You know.
Oh, no.
But right now I'm in the middle of doing a video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to interrupt you. I spoke to my buddy. He's not available.
Okay, I'll do it myself, and next time I have something, you know, next time I'm due, I'll call you up again.
Let me know. I'm happy to do it any other time. You know that, okay?
All right, no problem.
I'll be in touch, and if I get a chance, I'll stop by later or tomorrow for sure.
All right, John. Yep. Thanks.
Thank you, Daryl. Good job.
Thank you. Take care.
Take care.
Bye. Okay. He's the one that got that Johnny Bench autograph. We got a Blake Snell. Now this was in the celebration box too. Power players Jaron Duran. All right. We got some kind of wave refractor, lava refractor, whatever. Thomas Segis rookie. All right. Got a Brandon Lockridge rookie. And a sepia of Brandon Lowe. Next pack, Carlos Correa. Got a Francisco Lindor. Got one of those lava refractors, Dylan Dillinger rookie. Dylan Dingler rookie. And we got a Ty France. Next pack, Francisco Alvarez. We got a Trey Turner. A Yu Darvish refractor. Okay, we got a numbered, all right. A numbered to 99 Dylan Cease Green Lava. So our first numbered card. And we got a Max Fried Sepia refractor. All right. Still got, what, 2 packs left. My dollar pile is not too bad. All right, here we go. Next pack. Griffin Conine rookie. We got one of those 35th anniversaries of Dallas Garcia. We got one of those, whatever they're calling it, Lava Ray Wave refractor Luis Severino. And we got a Keydeer Montero rookie. I'm not really recognizing any of these rookies. We got another one of the Kiner-Falefa. Got a Spencer Steer. This is the last pack. I got a nice Yankee card. We got one of those Ray Wave, whatever, Garrett Cole refractors. Got a Clayton Kershaw. And a Sepia Ozzie Albies. Alright, so let's break this box down. I made a stack of cards that possibly would sell for $1. Let's see how many we got. 13, and then that's probably a $3 card, I would hope. So we got 13 in dollar cards, and we got a 13. So maybe we'll make back 15, 16 bucks. That's about it. I mean, I'll put the other cards in lots of stuff. People that like those, some teams will give them out, but yeah, not a whole lot there. I sort of knew that was going to happen. Yeah, what are you going to do? They're very expensive for what you get, you know. And that's the blaster at 40 bucks. Now, I'm going to probably have some of the mega boxes coming because I got people that want this stuff, you know. I mean, I did bring in some blasters and they're almost gone at 40 bucks. And that's probably the cheapest price you're going to find them because I hear some places they're up to $50. I don't know why. But the hobby boxes are like almost $300. And the jumbos, I think, are at least $500 or something. So it's crazy. Saturday, because the Nationals coming up, so Saturday we're going to do a little state-of-the-art thing, you know. Not state-of-the-art, state of the hobby thing. Saturday, maybe Tuesday too, we'll see. I got some people I know that went to the National or going to the National. We'll see what happens. Plus I want to talk about chrome and box prices and some of my customers' experience with opening these hobby boxes. It's so far is not good. We'll see. Maybe by Saturday somebody will have a good experience. They're spending a lot of money. So anyway, that's our box break. All right, we're gonna go right into the prizes. So we'll be back on Saturday. If you comment on this video and you're a subscriber, you have a chance for one of these prizes. First out of the box is going to get a 2021 Topps Update Baseball Pack. Second out of the box is going to get a Fleer Crowning Achievement Ken Griffey Jr. insert. Oops. Third out of the box is going to get a Topps Spring Fever Mariano Rivera. And fourth out of the box is going to get an Optic Prism Catfish Hunter. So that's our 4 prizes for Saturday, and all you got to do is comment on this video and be a subscriber, and you got a chance for one of those prizes on Saturday. All right, that's about it, everybody. Don't forget to check our eBay, Sports PG on eBay. We're fully open, and we're listing more stuff every day. I think we're getting close to 19,000 items. I think we're getting close. A lot of stuff starting at 95-cent auction, and now on COMC we're Mr95cents, and 40-some thousand items, and half of them, or at least, are under $1 probably. So I think some of them are old listings, and now it costs 50 cents to list on COMC. Back in the day it was 25 cents, so I know we got cards for like 40 cents on here, but that was old listings, so you know, what are you gonna do? All right, thanks a lot, everybody, for tuning in. And don't forget, collect what you like, because if it goes up or down, you still like it. And try not to buy a box for more than $120, because what we're getting at is stuff ain't been worth it lately. All right, everybody, take care. We'll see you later. Have a good one.